What's up? What's up, my mind your money business folks? It's me yet again with another video on today's stock market news. So what happened today? Stock market popped, as the article says, with Amazon set to highlight earnings rush. So things went up. I sold quite a few stocks today just to uh, manage my portfolio a lot better. I had way too many stocks and my money was spread fairly thin. And so, yeah, I sold a few stocks and I bought more Palantir, and I'm glad that I did because then towards the end of the market, it popped. So, yeah, let's get into the article and see what it says. It says U.S. stocks were mixed on Thursday in anticipation of Amazon's quarterly results as investors assessed their earnings season so far and eyed President Donald Trump's fast-moving policy overhaul. So just think about this. This one company affected the whole market because it says U.S. stocks were mixed on Thursday in anticipation of Amazon. That shows you, well, not shows you, but it tells you how powerful of a company Amazon is a part of what they call the Magnificent Seven. And Amazon's market cap is $2.511 trillion. So these companies like Amazon, Google, Apple, Broadcom. Oh, I sold my Apple stock too. Nvidia, Apple, Meta, Microsoft, these $1 trillion, even Tesla, these $1 trillion valuation or market cap companies have a huge impact and influence on the market. So it says here the Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 0.3%. The S&P 500 rose more than 0.3% because S&P 500 was actually down earlier. And then towards the end of the market closing, it went up. And the tech-heavy NASDAQ Composite popped 0.5% on the heels of two winning days in a row for the major gauges. And that's a good thing. It's great for the market. It was great for my portfolio because I am making back gains that were lost last month because big losses were experienced last month. So it says the tariffs jitters that shook stocks earlier in the week may have eased, but markets are tracking incoming earnings for any company warnings. At the same time, tech and chip-related results are being scrutinized for signals about the strength of AI demand. AI is going to be the talk for the next several years, people. AI, computing, just technology in general. No, not technology in general. Even though they're talking about AI, energy, I think, is energy infrastructure as well is going to be major because with this technology that's being created, is going to impact those areas. Energy, infrastructure. So I'm actually looking at possibly shredding my portfolio down even more to invest in some energy stocks or ETFs or small caps. Okay, either way, investors were keenly awaiting Amazon's quarterly report due after the bell following Alphabet's cloud sales flop. Yeah, Alphabet took a little hit. So the tech giant provided worse than expected first quarter sales guidance, sending shares down about 3%. That was Google, right? So in other corporate news, Salesforce stock slipped following the software giant's announcement on management changes. Honeywell shares fell after the conglomerate confirmed it was split into 3 companies. Wow. Meanwhile, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent relieved some pressure on the Federal Reserve, saying Trump wants to bring down 10-year Treasury yields to ease borrowing costs rather than push for lower interest rates. The benchmark yield traded around its lowest level since, I have candy in my mouth, I'm sorry, since December at about 4.43%. Also, on the economic front, jobless claims jumped to 219,000 last week, slightly above estimates of 213,000. The reading came ahead of the monthly jobs report on Friday, as investors search for clues on Fed decision making amid the risk of an uptick in inflation. An uptick wouldn't be nice. So yeah, so on stocks that I sold my Serve Robotics, I sold my Credo Technologies, I sold my Apple. What else did I sell? I think that's it. And I invested more into Palantir. I invested more into my S&P 500. I invested more into Nvidia. I invested more into Tesla. I invested more into my information technology ETF. Because what I'm learning, a lot of companies are doing well, and there's not just one stock out there that can make you a lot of money. And I was chasing that for quite a while. And then I noticed, like for 2024, I had stocks that made 34% returns, 20% returns, 10% returns, 15%, because I had so many. And so on average, I think I gained about 26%. But had I just had all of my money invested into my information technology ETF, it brought back like 32%, if I'm not mistaken. Google it. But hold on, I can actually find out. So I said to myself, wow, I need to manage my portfolio better, and I need to cut down on my stocks, right? So I sold quite a few because, I'm a retail investor. It's not like I have hundreds of thousands of dollars each month that I'm investing. So I have to make better use of my money. I have to invest smartly. So that's why I sold off some stocks, because I'm still doing the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of my total amount that I dollar cost average into the market each month goes to my S&P 500 ETF, SPLG. 30% goes into my information technology ETF, FTEC. And then the remaining 20% goes into individual stocks. And I had way too many individual stocks. I had Micron Technology. I had Credo. I had Broadcom. I had Palantir. I had Tesla. I had Apple. I had Serve Robotics. I had way too many. So I slimmed it down. Oh, and I also added SCHD. Forgot about that one. My dividend ETF. But it's not too expensive. But either way, so I sold, again, Apple, Serve, Credo, Micron, and what else did I sell? Maybe that was it. And I freed up a lot of cash. And so with that, I invested into my remaining stocks, Tesla, like I already stated. So yeah, that's what I did. So either way, the market. Let's get into what the market did today. My information technology ETF went up 0.3%. 0.34% to be exact, which is good because it was down earlier. My S&P 500 ETF, SPLG, went up 0.34% as well, which was great. And when I bought it when it was down a little. So I made some gains on both FTEC and SPLG today. Tesla got down as far as like $9, but it still took a loss today of 1.02%. But it gained back some of its, it gained some money back and ended up closing out under, negative $3.85, which is good, right? Nvidia had a good day today, gaining about 3.08%. Palantir had a good day. Broadcom was down a little today, 0.28%, but Palantir, I'm glad that I sold my stocks, that I had only I had maybe 20 of this, 10 of that, 15 of this, 100 of this. And so, yeah, so I sold a lot and I bought more shares of Palantir, and then it jumped. I bought it early, and then it jumped a few dollars at the close. It ended up making 9.79% today. So I'm very happy that I made that decision when I did, because I've been thinking about doing this since the beginning of the year, but I kept procrastinating, but the thought didn't leave my mind, so I finally acted on it, and I'm glad that I did. My SCHD ETF, it's down 0.72%. I only have a small amount of those, but I plan to dollar cost average into this. If not, I will sell it and just go to a strictly energy stock. I'll figure it out. And that's what I advise you guys to do, to look over your portfolio, if you're managing your own stock, or, go over your portfolio with your financial advisor to make sure that your money's in the right place, and you're making smart decisions at the end of the day. Oh, and I sold my SMCI. That's what else I sold. And I had a lot of money in those stocks, and I didn't realize it. But yeah, I made gains today after making that decision and then investing more into my other stocks. I actually, everything worked out. But it can be up today, down tomorrow, but that's just the way of the stock market. So yeah, okay, I'm going to end this here. So like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Let me know what you think, if you think anything at all. Disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I pretending to be one. So please consult with a financial advisor before you invest any of your money, because any and all information on my channel and in my videos are for entertainment purposes only, right? So yeah, lower your debt to income ratio, get out of debt, get out of credit card debt, dollar cost average into the stock market, invest, people. If you're too afraid to invest in the stock market, at least invest in yourself. Invest in yourself to learn something new, to increase your value in your company, to get a better job. You have to invest in something. If you're not investing in real estate, stocks, any appreciating assets, at least invest into yourself, because you can appreciate as well with the more that you learn. All right, so you guys take care. Have a blessed weekend. I am off today. It's Friday here. I'm about to go for Jesus, like a 4 or 5 mile walk, jog. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. And I'm fasting today too. Just water. All right, so you guys, peace.